Back to the cat scan. I'm Tom and
I'm
oh
Chris
hi.
Barrett.
Hi. So welcome to the show.
Oh my God.
So let me ask you a question. The other day at school, when Timmy sent you that note, if you were gonna say go out with him, did you check the yes box or
Yeah, and I wrote next to it, I suck and swallow.
well did you?
Mhm.
You're such a
I'm
filthy
so dirty.
yeah.
I know. Oh
You're
my
such
God.
you're an F word. Whoa. You're activating some stuff inside of me. Oh, nice little pink
I'm activating your almonds.
my almonds. Yeah,
Yeah, your
whatever that.
brain.
Yeah, let me go ahead and turn this on. Or not. Let's not turn it on. That's good enough. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So how's it been? How's it going? K Pasa, what it is, what's happening, what's crack-a-lacking, what's going down, and Wayne's World Party Time Excellent.
Rock on. So I'm I got a conundrum going on in my house, man. I'm not
Conundrum.
even there. Yeah.
Conundrum. I'm gonna look down to
See
look that word up.
my my wife's girlfriend.
How do you spell that conundrum?
CONUND and
Oh,
anyway, so
yeah. Okay. Your wife's girlfriend.
my wife's girlfriend is
Mm.
getting thrown out of her apartment from her wife, and she's worried that her girlfriend's wife is going to do something crazy. So they're over there trying to uh get all of her stuff out of the house so
Okay,
we can
so
move
in
into
this
my
in
basement.
this yeah, so in this sense, conundrum is another word or like a synonym for the word you're in a pickle.
Yeah,
In a bit of a pickle. That's better.
I'm in a bit of a pickle.
So, dude, just do what I do. Anytime a bunch of those, kind of L words, just try to swarm my house. I take out the fire hoses and the fucking K9s and act like it's 1962, dude. Just spray them down, and they'll get the message and they'll chill the fuck out. Be like, come on, knock it off, knock it off, and let's be civil about this. Yeah, I don't know. You want me to take this seriously? What do you want me to do? I'm in a conundrum
No,
now.
it's I think it's hilarious.
Oh, it's
I
hilarious.
think
Okay, so I can keep
it's
the sun because I don't know if to go with this Tom or hey, this guy might know something, Tom.
right.
All right, let's go back
Yeah, you
to
look like you know a lot.
right now. I look like I'm stuck
No,
in 1992, bro. Like I want someone's motorcycle. I have a freaking shotgun that swings like this with a lever action, which are hard to find. I
yeah.
like driving through the LA River, running away from T1000 who has hooks. Uh, but yeah, let's talk about that situation. So, what are you going to do about it? I mean, what are the options for this conundrum?
Well, I don't have to do anything, which is awesome. I'm just like, oh man, sorry to hear about that. It's pretty cool, man. It's
Are you
pretty
going to, will there be any collateral damage? This is Terminator themed. This whole
not to
episode will be
me.
Terminator 2 themed, okay? What do you think
Are
about that,
you
Mr. Kitty Cat? What do you think about that, Mr. Kitty Cat? He's doing
are
calculus,
you
guys.
are you John Connor?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Nostradamus is my new character I'm doing. Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Yeah, dude. I had a guy come on yesterday. He was telling me, man, I don't know, man. Some people say stuff sometimes. Like, I don't know, man. Like people I don't want to take away anything from anybody when it comes to making them feel better. You know what I mean? As long as you're not trying to take anything away from me and the way I feel about the world. But numerology, I have a hard time with that.
It's rough. I haven't gotten into it,
It's
but
so hard. The only one I get is 33. That's Jesus's death and the Freemasons. I'm like, okay, there's something there. There's something
yeah.
there. Or 369, damn thing's fine. All those, there's something to that. 13, okay. But
One
after that, I'm
second.
like,
Shit, sorry, one second. I had to pop out for a second. Take over real quick.
okay, yeah. So, you want me to remove you?
Yeah.
I'll remove you. So, so this is all about this. This episode is brought to you by salt. Make sure in those summer months that you get some salt. Because salt can be very beneficial. This episode is also brought to you by Cat Scan. If you haven't started the Cat Scan, you also send me the what's it called, Cat Scan official, and we'll have show. So you can find so this is kind of he's on very interesting. That cat was that and then go so I wait for a second. I'm talking about it's called IoT. You guys heard me? I have a there, and I'm really to really scary monsters things that you see what you paranormal or the Bigfoot dog and stuff. It's like it's a werewolf as a human feature so much. So that's I just conscious life and waiting on that. And I find out a lot of pause here. Let's see. Maybe something came up and I'm gonna let that work. Yeah, because that work. Yo, where is you? Maybe it's over here. Leave it. Yeah. So pretty good job. Oh, thanks. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the show, Chris Barrett.
Hey, sorry about that. Hey,
I'm gonna have to cut some of that.
Completely forgot that the friend of the court was gonna call me. So I kept dude, so I kept getting this call and it said Macomb County or whatever. I was like, I don't know why they'd be calling, so I kept hanging up on it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then they kept calling back. And so by the third one, I was like, oh, Mo, no, I better answer it.
That's okay.
It's about custody of my kids.
I was just literally
probably a good idea.
I was just literally like whatever. But you know what? Honestly, I'm very glad you picked up the phone. So I didn't know I have. Oh, you can add more sound effects. What about this one? This is a correct podcast to make a good funny.
So I thought you would do that when you had your I have an idea.
No, that's going to be something different. Wait a minute, dude. That's some 10-year-old stuff. That's back when I was like, insecure about all my thoughts.
I have something.
So what do you want to talk about today, man? I'm gonna let you roll the ball a little bit today. You said that you wanted to do something. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You used to run a podcast. You know what you're doing. I don't like this effeminate pillow behind you, by the way, either.
Hey, don't talk shit about the pillows, bro. They're fucking sweet. I don't know if you've seen me been wearing these suits. I've been suit maxing, man. I've been fucking mogging people everywhere.
In suits and pajamas, right? What happened?
Yeah, I stuck with it. So I'm in pajamas right now.
Is that what that is?
Well, it's like a sweatshirt top, but I got like pajama bottoms on.
All right. I thought you were about to fucking, bust into a cipher or some shit with the way you're looking. It was like, like Emma Knotts or something.
My clothes is Scooby-Doo danced around. I got 2 shoes. I got 2 left shoes. It feels kind of weird on my right. When I poop, it comes out really tight.
Good night.
Good night.
Dude, I could add a whole bunch of sound effects. Let's see what else they got. What kind of sound effect you're looking for?
You got one where a woman screaming while a man is laughing. Do you have one of those? No.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I got a boo. Yeah, I'd definitely like boos. Boo to work. A boo will work. I got a punch. Yes, we are definitely pro
hitting women.
Not domestic violence. I'm into like international violence myself. Foreign violence. Wait a minute. I mean, what's the big deal? Gunshot? That'll work. Cool. So this is what I think about that idea. That's a gunshot? Okay. What about this? Eventually, there's a way for me to give you like I think there's a way to give you like this the software I use to give you control, and then you can like run it one time, and then I run it one time, and then you can just don't touch my other stuff. I'll show you how to do it. I hurt my finger yesterday playing basketball.
Oh, you got boo boo. You got some kiss
fucking,
boo boo.
I fucking stubbed it, dude. I stubbed it like I was playing with these little kids who were like 5. And I was just like dunking on them and shit. It was so cool. I was like, get out of my way. And I fucking was elbowing them and shit.
Elbowing
Yeah.
the 5-year-old kids in the head.
Yeah, dude. And they hit me with like one of those, like one of those like kazoos on my
Court
finger.
orders.
Brought to you by, well, maybe not. That was good. Now that I found the sound effects board, we're gonna have a lot of problems. Okay, what is a punch? Oh, okay, that's what that is. All right.
Doesn't sound like a punch.
It didn't sound like
At least it doesn't sound like the punches I'd be throwing.
Or receiving.
No. Punches I throw are like
That's
that.
good. That's a good one. This is gonna go. The punch is gonna go. Archive. Bye. This is not. That's a gunshot. I don't know. Bye. All right. How the fuck do you get that out of there? I don't want it there no more. But this is good. Thank you, StreamYard. By the way, if you guys signed up to StreamYard, get yourself 10% off. This is what I use to do all my shows. So, how's the stand-up been going?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Suit's been fun. I don't know, last night I kind of ate it, but nobody liked to hear about dead kids and guns, I guess. So,
So the next time you go to Wisconsin, you definitely got to do Kyle Rittenhouse material and who's the other guy? Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, what you got to do is
Dahmer and Geen. Yeah.
Geen is too. He's also Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure I was in one of the towns close to where he lived.
Who? Geen?
Platesville, Wisconsin. Yeah.
I mean, we used to do Hitler jokes in Germany. I mean, what's the problem? What's the dealio?
Yeah. They didn't really have that big of a problem. I pulled a Geen or a Dahmer joke out, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. Sorry guys, and they're like,
and they were all like, we can't hear that. Oh, dude, we also got like, okay, we have some. Let's go ahead and put some music in the background.
The joke I was gonna do was
tell me about it, Chris. Tell me about your time.
Wisconsin, either you become Chris Farley or Jeffrey Dahmer.
I feel your pain, man. Tell me more about that. You're laying down in the bed right now. You're having a moment.
So, my wife's girlfriend's moving into my house in the basement with my wife, and her wife wants to call the police and cause problems and maybe come to our house, so that I might have to go and get my gun and tell my wife's girlfriend's wife to stay off my lawn and property. So I'm gonna have to protect my wife's girlfriend from her wife.
Oh man, what a fucking conundrum.
So what do I do? Only thing I could think of is to just hang out at my girlfriend's house the whole time and laugh about it. So
that's so funny.
So I've been able to. Yeah, that's only thing I could think of to do is just hang out at my girlfriend's house. Yeah.
Your ex-wife's new girlfriend from her ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's patriarchy pure, baby. I love it.
Yeah, dude, oh my god. Some of the shit I've been saying, I'm like, oh yeah, y'all women want to be women, but all of a sudden you need a man again, huh? Also, I've been it's me and my daughter have been doing this actually, but we've been just saying to she's technically still my wife, but she's the ex, separated, like paperwork isn't finished yet. So I keep saying to her, I'm like, yeah, we'll do whatever I can to help you, you know, I mean, you are going to hell for the sin of, having sex with a woman, but I mean, can't save you from that. But well, I'll help you any way I can. She's like, shut up. I'm like, I'm just joking, I don't care if you go to hell or not. No, but no, I get to, it's cool because like there's there's no anger or anything between us anymore for a while now. So we're able to like make jokes. And she got pissed at me the other day. She called and was talking about her girlfriend having to move out. I was like, yeah, just have her move into the basement with you. I don't care. She's like, really? Like, I'm like, yeah, I seriously don't give a shit.
Mm,
Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't like it. I'm not mad. Doesn't hurt me. I don't give a shit.
mm.
And then I'm like, it might be a little hard to scissor on that couch down there, though. She's like, shut up. This is serious right now. It's like, I'm being serious right now. Shut up.
It
Like,
might be hard to scissor on the couch.
she's like, that's not funny right now.
Ah,
There's lots of
ah,
problems going on. I'm like,
ah,
not in my world. My
ah,
world's great. You're,
ah,
I'm not the one
oh,
having to deal with all that drama.
ah.
Like I said, I'm just
Oh my
chilling,
god, dude.
chilling with,
That was so funny.
chilling with my, chilling with my girlfriend who's cool and
Ah,
likes me and
yeah.
is nice
Makes
to
me
me.
makes me feel alive again.
Makes me feel like I'm a human being. That's the thing, man. They don't ever tell you. You get
Yeah,
with a German lady, you think they're
yeah,
normal, think they're human,
but they're not
and you find
wearing
out.
socks,
Did
dropping
you
rocks.
say wearing socks?
Yeah, yeah, they wear socks. See, people have that misconception that German women don't wear socks, but they do. This is gonna be our fucking get used to this beat, bro. This is gonna be our beat that we do all of our rap over, all of our raps. But people don't know, like, we're like closeted gay rappers. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a gay rapper.
I wear a shirt, but I rip off the tag. I want to get with you with a sleeping bag. Both of us can't really fit in there with our clothes on. That's cool. Camping. I'm stamping. I'm stamping these tramps with the tramp stamp. Oh, yeah.
That was fly.
Except your
Oh,
tramp stamp.
oh, it was a
Tramp
oh, you're
stamp
doing
is
it.
on your chest in the
Really?
shape of a swastika. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So this trans stamp is on the chest in the shape of a swastika.
Yeah, we're going to a war with Iran. Do you hear that?
I heard about it, but I don't think it's I think it's more of a light show than a war. Like, what are they gonna do, dude? Come on. Come on. Come on. Knock it off.
What do you mean they're just gonna like drop some bombs and be like, all right, see you later, or what?
I mean, the worst part is, of course, it's easy to take over a country when you're the most powerful military that the world has ever seen. But what happens after that is going to be the problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, as long as we don't have occupying troops there, I mean, we don't have actually any soldiers going over. I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, we
can't
care
feel like
about
crap.
everybody. We care
Feel
about
like
everybody.
crap because like Iran, it's like it's not really our thing. Like they don't threaten us at all. They can't hit us with anything. So
It's really weird that their country is like the name of the country is past tense. I don't like that.
maybe that's what'll happen when we take it over. It'll change it to Iran.
I run DMC. Ah, then it's next to Iraq, which is a big pool hall. Then you have the big fucking you have a rap country and you have a pool hall country. You put those together and you get fucking I don't know, you get like New York or something. You know?
Yeah, Iraq was bad. So the idea, like I thought back then, was to make them like better and like
Mhm.
more friendlier You could change the name of the country to Nice Rack.
Right.
What do you think?
Iraq, Urac, we rack?
Nice
They
Rack.
all rack? Nice rack. I'm not really I'm not really following it, but I like I quit smoking a week ago. So I'm still
Did you? Did you
yeah,
really now?
I did. I've been chewing a lot of gum. I'm a freaking gum chewing teenager again. I try to put those I bought those patches, dude, and I put one on my arm as I started with one of my students like 5 days ago. And in the middle of it, I started getting dizzy and shit. So I'm like, when we use the present continuous, you say I plus the word to be, am, and the verb plus ing. God damn, dude, I had to take it off. I felt awful. And so I just been chewing gum.
You
But
know what
that's what I
the
used.
craziest thing you can do is you can put one of those patches on and go to sleep.
What happens then?
And
Cool
then
dreams? All right,
no,
honey,
yeah,
tell me.
you have crazy dreams. You have crazy dreams.
Mm.
And if you take one of those patches on and you put it on and you're in a federal building, you'll bomb it.
Really?
I heard that's what happened in Oklahoma City. He was wearing nicotine patches.
Yeah, but if the Oklahoma City bombing would have happened in like 2022, it would be Timothy McVeigh.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Oh boy.
oh boy. I don't know about you guys, but
Nothing like laughing at people getting killed, but also making fun of people that are
well, here's the
non-binary.
funny thing about these words: they and them. Both of those words, they come from Norse. So that's the Vikings. So they're Viking words. And they're very masculine words to like describe not being masculine or feminine. It's just really funny. Talk about the patriarchy using it again. You know what I mean?
Well, the argument that I made a meme out of it, and people ended up taking it. Was if you say you're non-binary, that creates two categories, binary and non-binary, which means that
You're still
makes you
binary.
binary again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just funny
And
that they and them are freaking Viking words. And like, that's what I am.
yeah, I'm
right?
I'm like the most masculine thing you could think of. But
Let me show you something really masculine.
What was that?
It's an explosion or diarrhea. It says explosion, but explosive diarrhea.
Okay, that sounded better. The first time it sounded like raccoon getting into your garbage or something.
Is that what that sounded like?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Now I gotta cut like 10 minutes out of the beginning of this because you were getting
harassed by the court.
You're getting a very important court documents figured out. Interesting. Oh shit, yeah, man. I'm feeling
like
a little
this view.
tired. I'm tired.
I like this view. You can see my double chin.
Really?
Where now I have a nice
let's take a look in
prominent
there.
chin now that I've lost weight. You can see
you
my
definitely looking
cheekbones
better.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
my cheekbones?
My bones here and everything. You can see my
short as the cheekbones, or is that a Snickers wedged in your mouth sideways? Which one is it? Yeah, I'm fucking tired, man. Maybe you can talk me and get me in some more energy because I've been working my fingers to the bone, bro. All right. And let me tell you something. 1960s Tom knows how to keep his family together. I can make casseroles like a motherfucker. I can water I have a beehive hairdo, dude. I gotta get a beehive. That would be funny. A big beehive with real bees.
Like Marge?
Like
with real bees?
Yeah, like something from Goodfellas. Like you get like bad skin or something, like Goodfellas, like when they're all in the beauty salon. I don't know if anyone knows that reference. But like I don't know, man. It's just been a lot of work. A lot of work because I'm working on this house up here putting in the air conditioner the other day. I got to run water to the back. It's basically a shack. You have no idea, bro. It's got an asbestos roof. I like that. The whole roof is asbestos. The entire fucking roof is asbestos. And that's not here. Let me show you. It's not just me. Well, I can't do the background because I can't change it out. But like the poorer people have asbestos roof that you can't buy anymore. Like 30 years ago is the last time you can get those, like in the 80s or 90s, whatever, right? You do the math. And so it needed to be cleaned because there was black mold on it. So black mold and asbestos. Top that one. And power washed it. I didn't. I stayed out. I paid my my friend. And
yeah, your friend, because you're like, hey, could you go spray this asbestos and mold?
He put on a mask, bro. He put on a mask. It can stop viruses. It can definitely stop black mold and fucking asbestos. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And he kept his fucking 6 meter distance or whatever, 6 feet, whatever, fuck, 2 feet. He's fine. He's not going to get it. I gave him a vaccine. It's called anti mesothelioma. He's fine. He's fine. Stop.
Those videos, if you go back and watch them now, are kind of insane. You watch a dude eating the fries. He's like, "Oh, you're telling me if I get vaccinated, I can get some of these delicious fries?"
You got that video? You got that video? Oh, you're
have it up.
You're on your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time we're gonna put you back in your studio, but not in the I don't want the Scissor Sisters over here on the side while you're trying to Scissor Sisters. That's what we're gonna call them. I think that's a band from Germany, the Scissor Sisters.
It is.
It is. Okay,
they do that.
Cool.
They do that song. I don't feel like dancing when the ozone get to flame.
Right.
You know.
Oh, dude. So when you go in the house, jam that shit.
Tom gives himself a laugh track.
They don't know what. Yes, I gave you a laugh track. I gave him whatever.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
Yeah, I gave you the laugh track. You were laughing, and I just want you to feel. I didn't want you to feel alone while you're laughing.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Appreciate it.
Come on. Yeah, listen to me. Come on, honey. You want a casserole? You want a casserole? Yeah, jam that shit when you go in, and just like do like some like low key, like it's cool to be a lesbian stuff. Whatever that would be. You know what I mean? Like just like, you know, buy a bunch of like carrots and fucking cucumbers or whatever. Anything phallic shaped. Maybe like buy a whole case of like D batteries. D for dick.
What is she she masturbating with one of those big mag lights or what? Is that what you're thinking? Like,
yeah, like a reverse fleshlight, dude. Yeah. That's what a mag light is. I just figured that out.
That's why it's unfair, dude. Like, there's so many more penis-shaped objects in the house than there are vagina-shaped ones. Masturbation's not fair for men, you know?
I feel you, man.
And all the vagina-shaped objects in the house, you usually don't want to put your wiener in there, you know?
You have to actually make them. You know what I mean? You can't just go
to
the supermarket and buy like vagina stuff.
Yeah, you can't just like pick up
maybe in the like, you know, that part of the supermarket where you buy fish, maybe somewhere's near there. At least you get like the you get your brain going.
Get your dick twitching. Just a little twitch. And you're like,
Yeah, you actually have to go to like a hardware store to make stuff for us, bro. But you can literally, right. You just be like, yeah.
I'm in a hairbrush, like done, you know?
Right. But they could just go into the supermarket and be like, yo, am I a lesbian or am I just making soup? You know? And you just we gotta do this early in the morning like now because I'm awake.
Yeah, I don't know if you're making soup or you're having a taco party at your house.
It's really confusing if they go back and grab like a pound of ground beef. Taco party. I mean, come on.
That's something for men. It's the trucker special. You take a thermos and you put some hamburger meat in it.
Really?
You just-
A thermos with hamburger meat?
yeah, like a
I like
like
it.
a
I like it.
thermos.
I like it. I like the concept of it. I just don't know if I would do that. Such a weird thing.
Yeah,
This music is cool, bro. I'm just trying stuff that I don't try on my other show because we're really serious over there, you know. We're serious about
yeah.
monsters. Serious about monsters over there.
No, I like that stuff, dude. Like I
It is.
wanted to meet that I wanted to meet the dude the Sasquatch guy here in Michigan. Or
Oh,
yeah.
Bigfoot Michigan Rob.
Yeah, I
BMR.
want to meet
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, dude.
I want to go hang out with him.
He's an okay guy. He used to be a bar owner. He used to own a
I meant
bar.
like I want to meet him in real life, you know. I can
Yeah,
go
yeah, 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 yeah.
go find him.
He's from like right that area. He actually, do you know where Lake Cadillac is? Anybody, any chance?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there's Lake Cadillac is connected to another lake, right? Through a causeway, correct?
Hmm.
Right. So on that in that causeway, the story is that he was with his girlfriend and they're fishing along. They got a trolling motor, right? And all of a sudden, getting rocks thrown at him from the shoreline. He turns around to look what it is, and this fucking thing screams at him and his sonic wave hits him, knocks her off the boat, right? And makes him see like black and white all of a sudden. He has to jump in the water and get her out of the water. Takes her back. They drink a shot of whiskey, whatever, because they seen this monster, Bigfoot, whatever. Fucking like a couple weeks, like a week later, she dies. A week later, she dies. Yeah,
So from getting hit by that like shockwave
the
thing?
shockwave. Yeah, they call it like ultrasound. It literally because she was like 110 pounds. He's like 250, whatever the fuck he was, and it kind of knocked him back, but like made him seem black and white, and made his ears ring and fucking literally knocked her off the damn boat, man. And she ended up losing her life, man. Like a week later, they don't know why. They can't say anything. But yeah, dude, you should hear the stories that I come across over there. Dude, I'm talking to freaking Native American Indians, like medicine women, like with the bag still with mushrooms and shit in it. It's like, yeah, I talk to Bigfoot all the time. And if you say no, then you are being insensitive to the Native Americans. Okay. Matter of fact,
I don't.
I'm dating a Native American.
I used to be more
No,
skeptical
Chris, I
about
can
a lot
feel
of
it. I can
stuff.
feel it, Chris. Okay, I can feel it.
No, I used to be a lot more skeptical about stuff, but and I like like astrology and stuff. I'm like, what does stars have to do with fucking anything? You know what I mean? Like that seems stupid. Stars billions of miles away and whatever. What the fuck can it do to us? And
Mhm.
then you just think one very simple, easy fact. What's the menstrual cycle? 28 days. What's the moon cycle? 28
28
days.
days.
Is that a coincidence?
I did not. Once again, numerology, dude. You are nailing it today, dude. I really love it. I'm enjoying it. And hey, this for you.
Thank you. I needed that.
Yeah,
I needed that in my
there is a
life.
lot of things. This is the thing I like. Okay, so astrology is the precursor to philosophy, right? I'd imagine
Hmm.
something of this nature. And then alchemy is the precursor to chemistry, right?
Yeah.
But to say that there's nothing there, the philosopher's stone, whatever, uh, changing lead into gold. I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work. But to say that there's nothing there, I think that's bullshit too. I think a lot of things you have to understand what the programming it has been. I still have freaking commercials in my head from the fucking 80s, dude. I love double checks better than rest. That is
Yeah.
fucking programming. Okay, and that's the mild version. Now imagine that you think you live in the greatest country in the world and that we're always correct and that we did all the right things at all times. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
well, I was just talking about another one. Here in Michigan, the weather will get warm and then it'll get cold again. It'll get
Mhm,
warm and you,
mhm.
you get a lot of sinus issues. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's probably like that for a reason, so that you can tell and know when the seasons are gonna start getting changed. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you could tell that it's gonna get cold based on like sinus pressure and stuff like that. And it's just
You know,
something that we don't think about anymore. We just think of it as like, oh, I got a runny nose. It's lame. But in reality, back in the day, it would be you knowing, oh, it's gonna rain. I gotta find my cave. You know?
think of the freaking connection we lost to like the sky, bro. You know what I mean? People go, I want to go visit the Grand Canyon and see China or whatever fuck. And like because of light pollution, because we like McDonald's and whatever the fuck, people trying to steal our car stereos. There you go, isn't it a nice 80 reference? We have to put up these light posts, and we can't see the stars anymore. But that's how we would plan everything. That's how we would
Yeah.
plan like when to plant and everything. So yeah, dude, it's all been taken from us one way or another, and then they play this lullaby. You know what it is. You've lived overseas. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
The lullaby. Every country has its own lullaby too. Have you noticed that too? Its own little "We're the best." Well, Germany actually had a really good one, and then they destroyed it. Used to be a really good one. Deutschland über alles.
Alles
Alles
auf
auf der
dieser Welt.
Welt.
Yeah.
You want to translate?
They
that
still
one?
have the same song. It's the same song, but they just don't sing the first two verses.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it's the
didn't know
same
that.
song. Yeah, if you go look it up, the first verse is the Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, alles auf dieser Welt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So that
and
means
then
Germany over above everything on the planet.
yeah, yeah,
Planet.
and
They say world, but planet sounds more very German. Like they should say planet.
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 But yeah, the third verse of that song is what they use now. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit.
I
Für
didn't know the words. You
unser
actually know the words.
deutsches Vaterland. Yeah,
The fatherland. Oh, very good. Was für eine
yeah, the
geile
father.
Scheiße.
That's the other weird thing. So many other countries they use motherland, but for whatever reason, Germany uses fatherland. I
Uh-huh.
wonder if
And
they have daddy issues. That's what their issue is.
it's also very interesting too. Like for example, in Spanish, the word for moon is luna, and it's feminine, la luna. But in German,
Mhm.
it's Mond, and it's der Mond. So it's
Der Mond,
male,
yeah.
right? Even like skirts in German are fucking male. It's really weird. There's a lot of phallic stuff in Germany. Look at their rockets and missiles. But the funny thing is that remember the old joke I see, the clitorises of the women over there
Are large.
are larger than the men's penises, because the women over there, and you know, people go, why is that Europe is having so much problems with all these immigrants? Because the guys don't know, you guys don't fuck, and you guys don't have any fucking children. They don't. I know so many people 50 and 60 years old petting their cats and riding the bikes every weekend, and you know, they ride their bikes to the fucking cafe, they eat their fucking Laugenbrot or whatever the fuck, and then they complain about the weather with Georg, and then they fucking come home and just pet their cat and yell at like the Hausmeister. they live a really stunted, stupid existence and don't realize having children is super important. What's going on here? What's going on here?
Am I gone? Oh,
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
were sideways. You were sideways. Hey, you know what? Talk to the
Oh.
cat. Talk to the cat. Talk to the cat.
I don't know if that cat can understand.
Dude, he's doing calculus. He's doing calculus. Okay? He's doing
Yeah,
calculus.
dude, look at his eyes, dude. He looks like Crowley. He looks like
Yes.
Aleister Crowley.
I took a picture of you, and then I put a picture of you next to Aleister Crowley because you had this.
Yeah,
Yeah. He was a cool cat, wasn't he? He was a cool cat.
he was crazy. But yeah, it's from Crowley right there.
Yeah.
I like reading his stuff and then just interpreting it the way that I want to interpret it. You know what I mean?
That's clever.
So, well, no, I mean, like I post every couple of years. I'll see it. It'll pop up on Facebook. This one poem. It's called "The Blind Webster," and he's
Mhm.
basically just talking about like you can have sex whenever you want, you
Mhm.
know, like free sex or whatever. But there's a line in it that says, "So let us go create, because we can create nothing that is not God." right? And I just always liked that line. I was like, no, if
Dude, I
there
got
is a
that's a
God,
mind fuck. I got to figure that one out in my head. We can create nothing that is not God. The fuck does that
yeah.
mean?
So, well, if God exists and God created everything, and technically
Then God's
everything's part of
creating.
His plan.
Oh
Everything's
yeah, yeah,
part of His
yeah. Okay,
plan.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So
I've been there. I've been there.
nothing that we do is not
Is against
part
God's
of,
will. Is
yeah,
against God's will.
or is God. You know?
Well,
Oh,
against
I'm
God's
not
will
saying
because no, because remember he put the divine plan into motion. It's his divine fucking plan. So
great.
if it's his plan and he knows everything because he's omniscient, therefore he wanted Aleister Crowley to do that. Therefore he wanted Iran to be bombed back to the Stone Age. Therefore he wanted all this stuff, right? I mean, that's what I have problems with. That's that Abrahamic stuff that doesn't fit with me. So I believe in God. You know what I mean? But
Well,
that
here's
Abrahamic shit, get it the hell out of here, bro.
well, there's also the if so you have a child and I have
Mm-hmm.
children,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how that is, right? It's the same
What do you mean?
thing. Like,
Are you mean sex or something? Yeah, I know what that is.
no, I'm talking. You don't have to keep proving to people that you've had sex, Tom, just because you look like you haven't. No, no, no. What I'm saying is, like, you have kids, and you could tell them and set their life course for them, you know,
Yeah.
but you don't. You're only there to guide them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that makes more sense about God. Like, He's not here to make us do everything. Technically, it's all part
I
of
didn't
His
know that. Have
plan.
you?
It happens for a reason, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, but like, so I never got your take on that. Like, are you religious? You're not religious, but you're. What is your spiel? What is your thing?
So, well, I used to say, like, what a lot of people, which I feel is you're like spiritual or whatever, but I'm uh I'm Catholic curious again, is what I'll say. Which is funny. Coming out as gay nowadays is like, all
Nothing.
right, whatever. But
Right.
coming out as being
Catholic,
religious,
possibly Catholic.
possibly Catholic,
Really?
you
That's
got to think
interesting.
about that. Yeah.
Wait, so you were
But no,
you were raised Catholic?
I was raised Catholic. Yep.
Okay.
Confirmation, everything, dude.
Did
Um,
you? You ate the
yep.
body of a 2,000-year-old dude?
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. Drank his blood too. Vampirism and cannibalism. I'm digging it.
hmm
I'm
Yep.
digging it. I
And
like it.
then
I knew you were cool. I knew you were cool when I fucking met you. I knew it.
but no, there's a lot of just from a historical perspective, and the stories are really badass. Like the
Really?
upside down cross, how everybody thinks that that's like satanic.
Yeah.
It's not. It's actually the cross of Saint Peter, because
Okay, same people.
Saint Peter, when he was crucified, because he still was, following Jesus and professing, that he was the Son of God and everything.
Mhm.
Um, he ended up also dying as a martyr,
A
right?
martyr?
A martyr, yeah,
Did you say
not a
a
mortar.
mortar? A
Yeah,
mortar. Okay.
they put him in a cannon and they shot him into a military base. But yeah, he died as a martyr as well, which is
Mhm.
also interesting if you think about it.
They put him in a cannon. That one snuck under the radar. Hold on. They put him in a cannon and shot him into a military base. Okay. I'm picking up what you're dropping. I got it.
But yeah, so which is crazy to think about. So they have historical evidence that Jesus was a real person,
Sure, I
definitely.
agree. I agree.
And these dudes that were his apostles,
Hmm.
they believed in him so much that they almost all of them died and were martyred just like he was because of it.
Hmm.
And so the story is with Saint Peter is that they were going to crucify him, and he said, "I can't die the same way that my father died. I can't die the
Okay,
same way that my
because it's like
savior died."
disrespectful.
He felt that he didn't deserve to be crucified the same way as Jesus, so he told them to crucify him upside down,
It sounds a lot of
which
this is
is
running,
way worse,
and
dude.
I know this is
Like way
going to
worse.
sound really bad, but it has a lot of parallels to Jonestown. Okay, because a
Yeah.
lot of people believed in that guy too, and a lot of them died for him as well, and they martyred
Well,
themselves.
they died right away. I mean, dude, this is Jesus died and they lived years afterwards and still were like, you know what I mean, where they were away from, let's say he was like a cult leader away from his influence, but they
No, let's put it this way. I don't
continued,
think
you know what I
Jesus
mean?
was a cult leader. And let's make sure I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that dying for somebody, that people do that nowadays too. So I'm personally not impressed by that. Personally. Now, if you
Right.
believe it, that's like to understand. I can't take someone's belief from it. First of all, that's impossible to do. Second of all, I want them to believe whatever it is as long as it doesn't harm me. And for the most part, Catholics, I mean, especially here, what my experience is that they leave me alone. But here it's also mixed with death.
Yeah,
The death goes violence.
because you're going to hell. They don't want anything to do with you.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I don't think I'm going to hell, but it's okay. I don't really care if I do either. It's
Me
like, I
neither.
mean,
No, me either. I
it's
think
not that because eventually, remember, like if you do something long enough, eventually you don't recognize it anymore. Like if you're in prison and you get banged in the behind every day, eventually you're going to be like, hey, here it comes. All right, okay. After this, in your mind, you're thinking right after this, I'm going to go to the cafeteria and get some really runny oatmeal because it
yeah,
becomes just part of your life. Now, if you do it for all
yeah.
of eternity, eventually the pain will not exist. I mean, unless they can reinvent pain in hell, even heaven, the concept of that.
They just
Eventually,
give you a break.
you're gonna get
Yeah.
bored. You're gonna be like, "What am I gonna do? Play PlayStation and whack off to the end of time?" And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It just makes no sense. It's like maybe we just kind of like this, like the thing I've been like kind of like running through my head is like we choose to have this experience. Like we're kind of like somewhere's in a staging area, and we're like, yeah, I'll go there because like consequences of love are real, and the consequences of hate are also real. Like you can lose your. It's like you get put into like a meat avatar, and you can lose your mortal body by doing something incredibly stupid in a 3D reality with gravity. And we choose to have this experience. So and I think everyone has to go through some kind of pain to like connect to that other. It's like somehow there has to be pain involved. Like if you think about it, that yin yang concept really makes sense because light, dark, day, night, up, down, all that shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
at the same time, how do you know what good is without evil? You
Well, it
can't. It's
doesn't exist
impossible.
without it.
Right.
Doesn't exist
have
at
to. They
all.
have to. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you didn't feel bad before, then
Oh,
you
there it
can't
is.
feel good and vice versa.
There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, there it is. So like
So
I
all that
realized
leads
like
back to my wife going to hell for committing the
mm-hmm,
sin of
mm-hmm,
laying down
mm-hmm.
with the same. No, it's cool. I wish her the best. Yeah.
No, dude. Yeah, like I said, I know I'm coming off as
She just needs to
very.
get the fuck out of my house. Is what it needs to
I-
happen.
yeah, I realize that I'm coming off quite a maybe ignorant in the eyes of some people who are very, very religious, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but these are I my beliefs are like autonomy, freedom of speech are most prominent in me, and I've proven that. You know that I have, right? My
Yeah.
autonomy and my freedom are most important to me. And that means
Yeah.
speech, that means everything that I do. And if I didn't prove it through the whole COVID thing, then I don't know who did. I lost everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lost everything. Even my wife, bro. Like you lost yours, I lost mine first. Everything you do, I've done it first, right? Except for the kids. You had your kids first before me.
Yeah.
I even
Well,
won the military before you, but I'm older, so it all works out.
right. Well, I just think that if you follow some pretty simple things, that if
Hmm.
there is a heaven or whatever, you get into it. So you trust you be a and try to do good things for other people.
Yeah. I
You'll
was talking. So my girlfriend's super Catholic, right? She's like she
yeah,
has a big fucking C on her chest with the cape, like super Catholic, right? But she does a lot of things that are very non-Catholic. and I talked to her about those things. I go, well, this drinking here, when you have your beer, is that part of God's plan? And it's just like there's always like a little like in the end, they all interpret the book the way they want to fit their lives. Right. I go, but this is the unending, this is the unchanging word of God written through the hands of man, correct? And none of them seem to feel that. So it's all, for me, it's bullshit. Like, so
But we're also all sinners, Tom.
Yeah, according to that book.
Yeah. And
all right.
And that
you mean the original sin?
Guy.
Do you mean the original sin? Like just to be born means I'm an asshole? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Oh, you're born. You're a piece of shit. You know what? Go fuck yourself. I didn't choose to be here, or did I?
Well,
if I did, I don't remember.
Depends on how you look at it. If you look at how you look at it, you can just say that we're all, because we're human, we're all fallible, and we all make mistakes. But what we choose to do with the mistakes that we make is what defines us.
Yes. Like when you're dead and gone, man, like I don't want people to remember any way that I don't want them to, that they can remember me any way they want. But I know who I'm going to be, and it's not because of what they remember me as. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do it because it's the right fucking thing to do. But yeah, that whole so I was talking to her about that. I said, so I do everything a Catholic does, probably even better than you do. And in the end, I just don't do the silly rituals and the moonwalking in church, whatever the fuck you guys do with the smoke and stuff. I don't know. It's like a light show, and there's a dude with a robe, and he's got a big hat and all this shit. I don't do that. But so does that make me a bad person? I'm going to hell? She goes, I don't think so. But I said, in your book, it says if I don't accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, that I do, right? And it shuts him right up. I love you, but I'm a bad person, right?
Well,
according to God.
The thing that for you, Tom,
say it again.
You can tell her that might make her feel better. It's what you do. You say, on my deathbed, right before I die, I'll say, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and there you go. You're good to go.
No, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? Because I wouldn't be. Why would you? This is the thing. Remember, this whole thing is about being honest with yourself, right?
Yeah.
You have to be honest with yourself. Now these are the things that I hold. No, we're not fighting, bro. You know I love you. It's like I agree that he was a real dude. I agree that he was a really cool dude, especially for the time and the era when we were just like, blood and flies. Basically, was the time that he was around. So he was saying some cool shit. He was doing some cool shit, and he was talking about love and all that stuff. So I'm cool with all that, right? I'm also agree that he was executed for his beliefs or what he believed he was. I agree with all that too, that it was true, but right. That he flew up into the sky like a fucking like a superhero or something like that. I don't know, man. I mean, you can say like all these people saw it, yeah, but a lot of people saw, like, you can say the same people saw like COVID, and half the world seen it this way, and like the other half seen it this way. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, so what the fuck, dude? So, like, if I had a time machine, that's what I would go back and look for. I would literally just stand outside the tomb with my arms crossed, eating a fucking burrito, and just going like, let's see what the fuck happens. I want to see. And now if it was, then I see it, I go, and then they go, well, that's faith. Okay. I have faith in myself to make proper judgment based upon my world. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've had that connection, because I went deep down in a hole and found something that I didn't know existed. You know what I mean? I found myself, and that it's hard to describe, and you know it too. I know you know it, right? Yeah. But to be like, oh, it's this fucking thing, it's kind of like I'm somewhere between a Buddhist. I like Buddha more because he was actually a real dude, which I go, yeah, I've heard of people like be able to meditate and disappear. Okay, all right. So I'm somewhere between a Buddhist and a Christian. Somewhere's in there. Like a crispy Buddha.
You're a crudist.
A Christua. I don't know, man. I just don't want to be nailed down to anything. Do you want anything?
No pun intended.
No. Do you want do you want anything to define you? To define who you are? Like people say
No,
you're
not
American.
really.
If people say you're a
Not really.
man,
Well, like,
you want that to define you?
no, not really. But I mean, there's just there's a lot to it that I like. So
Mm,
I mean,
that's
maybe
completely
for
fine.
me, it feels more like it's like picking a brand, I guess, that you
Mm.
like.
You're like
You
Nike or
know,
Reebok. I got you.
right? Just picking a brand, and
Oh
there's
yeah.
just like I said, a lot of the writing is great too. You know,
In all fairness, when it comes to the other two Abrahamic religions, yeah, dude. It's if we're gonna pick between those three brands, I definitely did. I'm with you. If they would say gun to head, which one are you choosing? I would definitely be a Christian. Easy. But like to be a Muslim, okay. No.
well, I mean, Jesus and Mary are mentioned a lot in
Yeah, but the
the
only female actually mentioned in the Quran is Mary. Think about that for a second. The only female mentioned in there is there. And they also
yeah,
talk about. They also say in the Quran that the other two books are true. The other two
hmm
books are true. Now this is just the third revelation. And then nowadays
well,
they'll say that these books are now corrupted. Like, no, then you're speaking against what actually Allah
right,
said.
well, they say actually in there that Jesus was a prophet, but he wasn't
Mm.
like the Son of God.
Well, they also don't believe he was crucified, which is immeasurably
Well, no,
proven
I
outside
think
of outside of the Bible.
right. I think they said what he just ascended to be like you just ascended with his body or something there up there. Or I forget exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah.
said.
I'm actually reading a
Comment
lot of like
below
climate
what we
below.
get wrong.
I'm actually looking into a lot of like that, like Christian versus Muslim, like fucking talking points. And you know what I mean? Like people just say, "Oh, you just reject certain things because you feel that way." Like, no, I really look into it, man. I really look into it, and I just want to know what it is that I do or don't believe. Like, if I really believe that my immortal soul was up for judgment, then I would want to know as to what I'm rejecting.
Right.
you know, I don't take this lightly. And people think
Yeah, I get
otherwise,
it.
but it just simply isn't true. So that was Tom and Chris on religion. Let's get back to something real. Let's do another 5 so I can cut out the end there. We'll do another one of these soon as I can, man. Like this whole month, so I got to pay rent today, and then I got to tell the landlady that we're moving out in a month, so
Oh,
she can get
geez.
20. Right. So there's going
You
to be
guys are
that.
moving?
Yeah, we're moving to the shack with the asbestos roof, but
Oh, nice.
we painted the roof on the inside, so it can't be dusty. As long as it's not dusty, we're good. Then we're gonna put some foam up because it's just a fucking oven in there. Even though I put in a nice split foil, 12,000 BTU air conditioning system that I'm not paying for any of this. This is her house. I'm not. I was retarded once, but not anymore. I was. Okay, guys, I'm cured now of the R word.
Oh, you said it already, so
No, I
whatever.
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
Yeah.
didn't. Prove it. It's funny. It's funny to take a stance on something that you know you're absolutely wrong on, and then say prove it. It's fun.
Prove it.
Prove it. We should just said it. Who? All right, Chris. Where can people find you, buddy?
Yeah, they can find me at Chris Barrett on Instagram and
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, Facebook. You can
All
find
right.
me in your dreams.
Yeah, you can find me at Tom Franklin, or you can find me anything Eye of Jupiter 1 on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. If you like that kind of thing, I'm over on Facebook as well. I run a show where we talk about ghouls, ghosts, goblins, and everything in between, including cryptids and consciousness. I just had a gentleman on. We talked about near-death experiences and his reconnection to God. That was very cool. I had him on yesterday. So remember, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's going to be random until Tom has a real fixed schedule. Okay, Chris, anything you want to say to the people?
Nothing. You guys have a great evening, day, night, wherever you're listening to this.
All
And
right,
just
guys.
remember, you're all gonna die.